This story is about a guy who sees himself in the telly. Right? You're probably expecting some sort of Truman Show thing. No. Right, listen. There's a guy called James, and he's sitting down, he's watching the news. He's watching the Scottish news, 6 PM, whenever it is, 6:30, don't know. He's watching the Scottish news, and they're showing a wee bit, there's a reporter going about asking people questions about what do you think of Brexit and all that. And he's thinking to himself, oh, I saw them doing that. He wasn't asked himself, but he was in Buchanan Street and he saw them doing that. Fire sounds like you're pissing. Is there a sound coming for the fire? There isn't a sound coming for the fire. There is a sound. It says desktop audio. There's nothing there. Properties. No. I can't see that at all. You joking? Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. That's the window. There isn't a sound with a... Done. That. With a... Done. That. With a... I'm going to put it back on. Done. That. It's looping. I'm going to put it back on. Oh aye. I see. Mixer. Log fire, there it is down there. Properties. How am I not able to hear that? Well, you know what I'm going to do? It's calming. That's not the sound of a fire. Alright, I'll leave it on. Right. So this guy James, he's watching the... This guy James, he's watching the BBC, he's watching the Scottish news. That's as loud as it goes. He's watching the Scottish news and he's seen this reporter doing some interview. So what do you think of Brexit? You're asking people to say, I think it's ridiculous. Theresa May's coming up here and she not showed us any respect and all that. Far for YGO, thank you for hosting my stream and hello to all your viewers. I just want to say to my mods, at the ready. If there's any carry on, right, at the ready. In fact, don't do it. And he's watching, he's like, well, I remember, he's thinking to himself, I saw that. I was wondering who that was. You know, he saw for a distance, he was in Buchanan Street doing a wee bit of shopping, and he saw Oh aye, for these people who are just coming in, by the way, if you could show the fantastic. Look, everybody, I'm the Steel's Heaven and Feathers guy. Look, I'm the Steel's Heaven and Feathers guy. Look at the emotes I've got on offer. If you subscribe. Anyway, there we go. Right, so I've got the cold. Brilliant collection of emotes there. I'm going to give you some more, don't worry, troops. He remembers seeing it on Buchanan Street. He saw somebody like with a mic and there was a camera. He's like, oh, what's that? And he's seen it on the telly. He's like, oh, aye, look, I remember that. So he's watching it. And there's a bit where they're interviewing somebody on the street, and James can see himself in the background. James can see himself in the fucking background. He can see himself in the fucking background, man. He's like, at him. Gets the remote, you know, the rewinds, plays it. There he is. He sees himself in the background. He's not like right behind the person getting interviewed. You can see him there, looking like that. You can see himself like that. And then he watches it a few times. And he's like, oh, look at that, man. Brilliant. That's brilliant. I'm on the telly. I'm on the telly. And then you see somebody else getting interviewed. And you see somebody else getting interviewed. And then he sees himself again. But he doesn't remember seeing this one getting filmed. And you wouldn't be able to see it because he's actually, you see him in the background, he sees himself in the background, far behind, walking away down the street, and then turning into a shop. And he's like, oh, there I'm there. And he's looking at himself. In this shop he's gone into, is like a tea room. There's this tea room. There's this tea room that he's never been into. Never been in before. And he's like, wait a minute. He's seen himself walk into this wee tea room that he didn't walk into. He didn't walk in. He didn't go into that tea room. You can see in the background. There's a person in the foreground getting interviewed. Brexit. I don't know. I mean, we all decided to vote. I mean, Scotland decided to stay in the union, so I think we've just got to go along with it. Somebody's saying, and there in the background is him. You know, in the background of the street up the town is him walking into this tea room. And he's never been into this tea room. And it's not like, oh, maybe it's the angle. I can't be right. Thank you. GGG, thank you very much for gifting that tier 1 sub to Freedom. Thank you. Stupid face, shut your fucking face. He's like, maybe it isn't him. Maybe it isn't him, but it is him. It is him. He's wearing the exact same clothes, he looks the exact same way, it's fucking him. It's him, right? But he didn't go into that tea room. Maybe it was filmed on another day, maybe that was a different thing. Maybe they filmed something the day, but they always film something every day. And maybe this is actually for a week ago, but he was there in that tea room a week ago. He's never been in that tea room. He knows the tea room. He wouldn't have went in by accident. He wouldn't have just wandered in. He knows that he's never been in. It doesn't make sense. He can't work it out, man. He can't work it out. He's thinking, Scott, he's thinking maybe have I got fucking dementia or something? He's thinking, have I got fucking dementia? How can I not remember this? He tries not to think about it, right? And it must have slipped his mind. No, there's no explanation. He just goes to his bed, right? He goes to his bed. There's nothing else he can do. He wakes up the next day and he heads to work. And as he heads to work, he just happens to pass that tea room. And the tea room's open. The tea room opens about 8. He's thinking to himself, he's looking at it. It's white at the front with kind of black wood. That's the teeth thing for you. And he's looking at this fucking he's looking at his fucking tea room. He's like, I didn't go in here. I have never been into this. This is it. And he's looking back where the camera was. And he's like, it must have been there filming this way. I have never been into this fucking tea room. But the tea room's open. He's like, I'm gonna go in. So he walks in, right? He walks in. Ding! There's about 6 people in the place. It's about quarter full. Some people with newspapers and reading newspapers and that. And there's a staff there. And a staff member goes like that. Oh, hi. Take a seat. Good to see you back. What? Good to see me back. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that yesterday. That's a good idea. That book. Mm-hmm. What's that, man? So he's like that. Falcon says lost 200 viewers. Don't worry about that, mate. Don't worry about that. Don't give a fuck about people fucking off, man. It's all about the cunts that stay. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck if it's just one. I don't give a fuck if I'm talking to myself, mate. This is a story, right? So he goes like that to the staff member. He's ready to sit down. He's like, no, wait a minute, I need to go to my work. And he's like that. Excuse me, hen. Guy's 60, says hen. Excuse me, hen. I was on yesterday, aye. Aye, there. She's waiting for him to continue. Because she thinks that he's saying, right, so I was in yesterday, right? Right, you remember me for yesterday? And what happened was, she doesn't actually think he's asking, was I in here yesterday? Who would ask her? Of course he was in yesterday, that's what she's thinking. Or that's what he's thinking that she's thinking. He doesn't know what she's thinking. We don't know what she's thinking. We're talking about him. The story's about him. So I was in here yesterday, aye. She's like, right. He said, no, what was I in here yesterday? He's like, yeah, yeah, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Roy Barty says, I've been here for 10 minutes, I just now realised he's speaking English. Bullshit, mate, you wouldn't be here for 10 fucking minutes listening to a guy speaking a language you don't understand, would you? Fuck, liar. Fucking liar. Would you think I would go to some stream of a guy speaking Polish for 10 minutes? I don't speak fucking Polish. I don't understand. I don't know Polish. Why would I watch a guy yapping Polish or Russian or German or Portuguese or something like that? Unless I just like the sound of it. Unless I just like the sound of it. A liar. You're a liar. An absolute liar. Anyway. So he says to this lassie, he says, listen, Flubbergut says, hi Limmy, hello Limmy, how are you this evening? I'm telling a fucking story, mate. You don't just interrupt and say, how are you? See, imagine I was at my book tour and I'm reading a story and you go like, excuse me, Limmy, how are you this evening? I'm fucking telling it, I'm fucking coming up with a story, dickhead. I'm coming up with a story. Let's get back to that. Do you know, that's good, I can fade if I want, right? Or see if I press it twice, it cuts. You know, so I could do that. Right. I goes like, listen then, I'll be honest with you. So what was I saying yesterday? I'll tell you what here, I've got dementia. He doesn't think he is. But he says, listen, I'm sorry, I've got dementia. I've got a wee bit of dementia. Oh God, sorry, yeah, it's alright. Could you remind me of just some of the things I was saying yesterday? He's like, what like? Is it money? Have you lost money or something? He's like, no, just to kind of help jog my memory, you know, some of the things I was saying. And she said, oh, just, was I chatting with you then? Aye, you were chatting away, you're quite chatty. You know, you remember talking to me? I know I remember talking to Disney. I did remember talking to you. What was I talking about? She said, oh, you're just saying, you've came in for a wee cake, and you look for a wee slice of cake. And he says, what cake did I get? She says, I think it was praline. It was a thingy of praline. It was a hazelnut and praline cake. He's like, it couldn't have been him. It couldn't have been him. He says, oh no, I think it was. He says, I'm allergic to nuts. Praline. What is it? Is it praline? How do you say it? I don't fucking know. This is the guy, right? It's the guy saying, no me. Praline. The guy says, I'm allergic to nuts then. She says, oh, well, maybe I've got it. I'm not going to make sure. She says, are you alright? He says, well, I've had fucking nuts before then. And, you know, I'm in a state within fucking minutes. So you're saying that I ate that cake. I was after no check with the manager. Margaret, is this the man that was in yesterday? This was the man yesterday. Yeah, hi again. What cake did he have? Oh, I remember it's the praline because you kept going on about it. How delicious it was. And I told the chef and he was happy. Is the chef there? Is the chef there then? I'll go and get him. Aye, what is it, mate? Aye, you tell us, mate. Well, tell us, son. Did you put nuts in the praline thing? Do you mean nuts? It's a nut? Oh, aye. It's not like some allergy. Like, alright for allergies thing. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, nothing, mate, nothing. Chef's like that. Bam. Guy's like that, what's that? No, nothing, mate. He goes away. And he's like, I don't remember this. What else is this saying? And the lassie says, oh, you're just saying you're asked you what you're up to today. He says you're going to buy some CDs. He says, CDs? She went, aye. Do you not remember what you bought? He says, I've not got a CD player. Then. Oh, well, maybe it was a present or something. I don't know. My wife's did. I don't keep in touch with my family. Got no reason to buy CDs. Nels tells you one. Nels was saying, I'm sorry, I've got to serve my customers. Just tell me one more thing. Just tell me one more thing, hen. Tell me. Tell me one more thing. Tell me one more thing, hen. What was I saying? And she says, well, you were kind of, you said something a wee bit inappropriate. He says, oh God, you're joking. What about you? No, not me. Not about me. Not about me. Believe me, if it was about me, I wouldn't let you in the door. What did I say, hen? Well, the chef, and he came out. He got thanked for the cake. When he walked away, you went like that. You gave me a nudge, and you went like that. You looked at his up and down, and you went like that. Oh. And when I looked down, you had a kind of wee, bump in your trousers. He's like, I can't, right, something's going on here. No, it's alright. I mean, he didn't say me, but I'm not that way, hen. I'm not that way. And the praline. That would have killed me. And what was the other thing? The CDs. And I'm telling you right now, that couldn't have been me. That couldn't have been me. It couldn't have been me. So it must have been you. He's like, what? So it must be you. It can't be me. And the manager's like that. No, it was definitely you that was in yesterday. And the chef came out and he's like, it was you, mate. I overheard you still talking, it was you. And the guy just goes like that. James goes like that. couldn't have been. That praline cake would have killed me. I've got no reason to buy CDs. And I'm not that way. You know, the guys. Couldn't have been me. And if all yous are saying it was me, the only conclusion we can draw here is that yous weren't the yous. Do you know what I mean? Everything was filmed yesterday. That couldn't have been yous. Not just yous in here. I mean all it. That wasn't yous. And that wasn't me. Then he started going like that. We're not meant to be here. He went like that. You're not meant to be here. Whoever that was yesterday. You belong wherever he belongs. 'Cause I'm telling you right now, I stay here. This is my place. Thank you. Airtail, thank you very much for the sub. It's time for yous to go. And they all stood up. Everybody stood up and walked out. And one by one, they just went like that. Looking at the horn like that, look. This is what happened, look, I'll show you. This is what happened, look, I'll show you right now. This is what happened. I'll show you what happened. This is what happened. And then there was another one, like that. But I thought I was real. I thought I was real. What's going on? What's going on, man? And they all went away, man. They all went away. And the guy went like that. Opened his eyes. And everything was back to normal. Everything was back to normal. And see, the next day, he went into the tea room. And he went up to the lassie, he went like, "Here, remember me?" And she went, "Sorry, what? Remember me?" "No." He went, "Gives a slice of that praline cake." He went, "Coming right up, sir." He ate it. And he was like, in fucking hospital, man. In a coma for a week. When he woke up, he knew he was in the right place, man. He knew he was in the right place. Nearly died, man. Nearly died. But at least they knew he was in the right place, man. The end. You might be thinking, you wouldn't do that, man. You wouldn't do that to yourself, would you? You might be thinking, you wouldn't do that to yourself, would you, man? But you had to find out he was in the right... knew he was in the right place, man. Knew he was in the right place, man. Knew he was in the right place. And I just want to say to you, before you go to sleep tonight, first of all, I just want to say thanks to everybody who subscribed. Thanks to everybody who donated. Thanks to everybody who cheered. Thanks to everybody who followed. Thanks to everybody who just simply watches. Or anybody who's a regular, or anybody who's just dropped in it, they just chat and think, just check out this guy, see who, I'm the steel's heavier than feathers, kilogram of steel, kilogram of feathers guy. It's me. I don't get it. It's me. Apologise for the, I do apologise for the, thank you very much for the cheer there, Ed. I just want to say, before you go to sleep, I bet sometimes it's a helicopter that's been a stabbing. I bet sometimes you think, or you feel that you're in the wrong place. Well, I'm here to tell you this. If you're in the wrong place, I'm in the wrong place. And as far as I'm concerned, that makes it the right place. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a fantastic night.